here. This Saturday, February 19th, early games. We're going to go through and do a try and keep this as short as possible, just up to current. And just want to let you know we got everything predicted. All the lines are in. We're all set for Saturday. And boy, there's a bunch of games. Lately, it's been like 140 plus games on a Saturday. I think there's a lot of the COVID cancellation games that are getting replayed or not replayed, but when they were postponed, I think they're shoving them in on a Saturday because we sure got a lot of games. Okay, a lot of money line opportunities too. We'll get to them. Let's see. Starting off, Syracuse at home to Boston College, lay 8.5. We say 9, and final score here. Syracuse by 20, 76-56. So we start off with a win and cover. And that's a good way to start. Next game, Navy hosting Holy Cross, laying 14.5. Computer says 20, so Navy is our play. And Navy loses to Holy Cross. Wow, 50-55. Wow, that's a shocker. What happened, Navy? Good Lord. Okay, now this is the Big Ten, so you have to understand that whoever's the home team wins in the Big Ten, period. I'm just sick of it. It just happens all the time. Very few exceptions. So but we do what the computer says. So here's Michigan State hosting Illinois, laying 1.5. Now that'd be a terrific game, right? If we didn't know about this handshake agreement that exists in the Big Ten, the home team always wins, always. So we say Illinois is their team. And they win at Michigan State. It's a money line play. As you can tell, we're betting the underdog to win the game. So on the other side of the line, what was the final score? And Illinois won 79-74. So forget all about that handshake agreement nonsense I was talking about. That's just, it just seems like the Big Ten. It's like whoever's home wins. And it just seems like it happens a lot because it does happen a lot. Okay, we're going to fill this in. It's our first money line victory of the day. And we make this gold, and we make this red, and then we say money line. I wonder how much that paid. I'll have to go look, and I'll report that later. So we like those money line plays. We get more back in return than a conventional bet. So we 2 plays here. We have the conventional bet play, which we won, and then we have the money line play, which pays you back even more, which we also won. So nothing but good news there. UMass hosting LaSalle, laying 5.5. Computer says it's a 5-point game where LaSalle's our play. Final score. And LaSalle loses by 6. So it's 80-74 UMass. By 6. We were all over it, though. 5.5, 5, 6. We were all over it, but we came up short there. Man, it's a bummer. Baylor hosting TCU. So Baylor's from another time and dimension, right? But TCU is fantastic. But Baylor is from another time and dimension. So Baylor at home, laying 11.5. We took Baylor. Final score 72-62, won by 10. See, TCU is a good team. And that is a loss. We didn't cover. And let's see, we go 2 and 3 on this first string. Lots of games to play. This one, Tulsa, visiting South Florida, laying 2.5. I don't know about this one. I have not been too impressed with Tulsa, but let's see what happens. But South Florida hasn't been very impressive either. And Tulsa wins 65-57. Pretty close to the prediction, so what do I know? Computer knows more than I do. And here's just Vermont, just cruising through the American East Conference. Not a lot of roadblocks in their path. And here they got UMBC at home, laying 14.5. Well, computer did say it's going to be tight. It's 15. So we did take Vermont, but it's not by much. And final score, 86-59, Vermont. It's like I don't even have to say it. Vermont just constantly wins. And that is a 27-point margin of victory. And so that is a win. Furman hosting Wofford, laying 5.5. Wofford's a good team. We say they only lose by 5. And so the Wofford is our play, and it was Furman 70-69. So that's another good call by the computer. Wofford was the correct play. 3-0. UConn hosting Xavier, laying 6.5. We say it's a 4-point UConn victory. And final score, UConn 72-61. Xavier's slipping a little bit. Xavier's slipping. I'm not sounding alarm bells for Xavier, but they're slipping a little fraction. This is just another indication that they're not the same team they were 2 weeks ago. Texas hosting Texas Tech, laying 3.5. We say Texas Tech comes into Austin and wins the game. Are we right? Oh, there's still 7 seconds left in this game. Well, let me refresh. Is that correct? Texas Tech leading 59-55. So that's this early. Are we a little early? Yeah, we are. 23. Now it's 23. It was 7 seconds. Now it's 23 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna have to call this a video because everything else is in play right now. We'll check around. We'll vamp these 23 seconds, which is like 3 minutes basketball time. But let's see. But we're looking good on our play here. Let's see if Kentucky and Alabama's a final. 2.5 minutes left there. Kentucky 85-73. And we took Kentucky. So we're looking good there. Wagner. Is that a final? Wagner? No, it is a final. Wagner 78, Central Connecticut 68. So 78-68, 10-point victory. Did not cover. Did not cover that 17.5. And so that is a loss. Dayton and St. Joseph. Is that a final? No, minute 9 left. Dayton 68-56. How about East Tennessee State and the Citadel? See, you got to know their speak. Okay, it's a final. East Tennessee 77-67. Oh, okay, that was a money line and it paid. Ooh. You see, I'm not looking at this when I'm getting those scores. I'm looking at CBS Sports, and I could share the screen. Stop this share, start this. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. So I didn't even realize the setup here. So, so Citadel hosting East Tennessee State, laying 1.5. We say East Tennessee State's the better team, and they proved it. They won. Oh, another thing we forgot to do. We forgot to do this. Lots of money lines today. Lots of them. Lots of money line opportunities, I should say. We track the money lines manually. And so we've had 2 today. So we're going to put the 2 in there. And it takes us up to 119 since December 28th when we started this madness. That is not bad, folks. 119 money line wins. Oh, we didn't get a line on Bryant and Fairleigh Dickinson. Well, we can't bet it now. Unless they haven't tipped, which I'm quite certain that they have. Let's see if there's a final. I got to record the score anyways. Damn it. What is going on with me? It's a Bryant 102.75. 102.75. And just for fun, I'm going to go to VegasInsider.com and see what the line was because it still should be posted. And I'm full of all kinds of strange noises today. Let's see if that's loaded. Bryant. Bryant. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, Bryant laying 15.5. So we would have taken, where is it? We would have played Bryant there. And that sucks. Okay. Man, that's just sloppy error. It didn't have a line. I go and I do these things. I go and I do 1,000,006 other games, and I forgot to double back and check that line. So it happens. Ole Miss at Georgia, laying 3.5. We say it's a 10-point Ole Miss victory. And what happened here? Ole Miss. Final 85-68 Ole Miss. So that's a win and a cover. Win and a cover for us. Wake Forest and Wake Forest hosting Notre Dame, laying 5.5. We say 6, so we're playing that half point here. Did Wake Forest beat Notre Dame and cover the spread? Did they? Well, I got to go find them. Still, and a second. So it's not officially a final, but it's Wake Forest 79-74. How you think when I'm thinking it's a 5-point? It's a 5-point win. So Notre Dame would have been the play, but it's not official yet. Another money line. Canisius hosting Niagara, laying 0.5 point. We say Niagara is the better team. They're going to win by 5. Final score. Niagara wins 65-54. That's our third money line. We played 3. We've won 3. Yeah. Boom. That is sweet, man. Let's go manually update this. Here we go. It's now 3 money line victories. And back to the board. This was crazy. Are you kidding me? Indiana State laying points to Southern Illinois. I know they're at home, but So every time I do this, it always backfires on me. So Indiana State, and they're losing to Southern Illinois. I mean, shockers, 30 seconds left. I mean, just, I think sometimes Vegas does these little handouts, these little giveaways. Like, so you can wet your beak a little bit and you get a little bit of that taste of honey and you get hooked. And that's when they start reeling you in. And I think that, they count on people. Remember that money line I hit? Idiots had Indiana State laying points. And I hit that one. Remember that? Yeah, how'd you do since then, buddy? UTEP at Southern Miss, laying 7.5. We say it's a 19-point victory for UTEP. Southern Miss is, I'll hold my tongue here. I told them to go down to a Division II because they're really bad. 84-70. UTEP. And I meant it. They need football too. Get out of Division I. You are not of this level. And you're just in it for the revenue. And that's just, there's no commitment to winning it. So, all right, I'm done. Southern Miss is awful. And they lose here, we win. Colgate hosting Boston U, laying 6.5. We say it's a 4-point game. 4-point victory for Colgate. So we're taking Boston U as dog. I mean, they'd be more competitive and maybe get even more revenue, at a lower, probably wouldn't get more revenue, but they would be more competitive. But I know they're just looking for that revenue. Army at American U, laying 3.5. We say 9-point Army victory. And this one's not a final. It's not even close. It's just started the second half. So I think we're at the point now where we can safely. Well, let's go back and check Texas and Texas Tech. It was 23 seconds when we checked last time. And it's a final. And Texas Tech wins 61-55. That's our 4th money line. You guys paying attention? Hello? You guys watching this? It's our 4th money line. I get so excited with these money lines. Well, you should, man. It's extra money, as my kids. Dad, do you have any extra money? I've never had a dime of extra money. I don't know what that is. So 4-1 on this string. Let's go. I hate when I do this. I just hate it when I do that. Let's go update. We just got started. I mean, and we got 4 money line victories. That is nice. Okay. Kentucky, Alabama. Are you final? No, 25 seconds left there. Dayton and St. Joe's. 48 seconds left there. Dayton by 8. Dayton by 8. Ooh, we need to pick it up a little bit. We know that one. How about Wake and Notre Dame? Wake. So it is a final. Wake wins 79-74. So That half point got us. It got us again. And it will continue to get us. This is not a final, incidentally. Bryant and Fairleigh Dickinson is still going. And there's 3 minutes left. I'm gonna take this score down because I don't want to confuse myself thinking it was a final. So I'm just going to remove the score, which makes me go back and do it. Well, let's get a rough idea where we're at here. So 2 and 3 on the first string, 4 and 1 on the second string. We know we're 1 and 1 here. We know we're 3 and 1 here. And that's going to be it. So we're at 10 and 6, 62.5%, starting off the day. That is a better percentage than we've had, but there's still a lot of games left. So we'll see if that continues to hold it and we continue to win at that clip. But it's be sitting at 62.5 right now. But I'm telling you, man, there's 120 more games. So we'll cover them as they happen, and we'll check back a little bit later in the day, and we'll see you guys then. So for now, I shall bid you adieu.